Alright, now returning as the world loads. To Minecraft 1.12.2. Embers, Mine Fantasy Reforged, some other things. And others. Mine Fantasy Reforged is kind of taking up most of our attention right now. Because technology can't go anywhere without it. And I was thinking, do I have to make the bronze anvil on the stone anvil? And that would be a yes. Okay then. I think we do need another fire starter. But first, I need this bloom to finish. Wait, why is there meat over there? How did I lose a cow? Well, at least I get to keep the hide for it. I hear a witch. Food up here. Hide needs a washing. We'll deal with that some later time. And this is a chicken. Just kind of chilling. Staring me in the face. Alright, chicken. If you want to have my attention, get in here. Now, one of my farm plots is empty. So somehow I just lost a patch of wheat. I wonder if it has anything to do with my mysteriously dead cow. Because I have no idea how that second cow died. And I'm going to have to find a replacement. Oh good. Bloom's ready. And it's tiered 0, just like a stone hammer would be. Still, I wouldn't mind having a little nap. So we do this during the daylight. And we just go ahead and break all the metal on there. Don't stop until the bloom is gone. Come on, give me them bars. Grab them all with the tongs and one big mega grip. Slap them in the water. Next up, the tin. And it's lit. Bronze batch 1 half ready. Get the ingot mold at the ready. And I can research eggs. Nobody cares. Can I research string? Does it let me do that? Yes. We are 2 out of 3 to crossbow crafting. Also, my copper hammer is practically dead. That's a problem. That should fix it. A couple more stone hammers. Memory's still going. Let's put all this stuff down for the minute. Go see if I can't find me another cow. Sure, there's a lot to put away. While the tin cooks. I remember there being cows across this way. I also remember killing most of them, to be fair, but hopefully we missed a spot. Because I did not expect one of my cows to just kind of die when I turned my back. I'm pretty sure it was perfectly fine when I shut down. Tree mushroom. More sheep. More sheep. Aha. Cow spotted. A couple of them. Alright, boys, who's ready for adventure? I'll take the extra sheep as well, why not? Ooh, definitely want these two. Cows? Yep, figure it out. Let's go. I think this is where most Minecraft players try to get the cows in a boat. But I don't know if that's, like, valid yet, because this is 1.12.2 Legacy. Are boats two-seaters yet? Are boats reliable yet? Or are we still back in the age of boats explode when you crash? Come on, you two, halfway there. Just keep swimming. That's odd. So it looks like there's more bubbles under the water than I'm used to. I don't remember seeing tiny bubbles underwater that come from nothing. A bunch of squid just spawned over there. Come on, cows. You're nearly to shore. Don't you turn around on me. Right this way, boys. Welcome to dry land. Now, let's get you in the pen. Alright, I guess let's get one of you in the pen. Come on, that means you too. Bingo. Now I can harvest the tin bloom. everything back out, including all of these hammers. So many hammers, but not that one. We'll also need a bit of... I have no wood for more charcoal. We need more charcoal. Anyway, one thing at a time. I got tin to crack. I don't know why I'm protecting the copper hammer. Let it break. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Slow down there, buddy. Baby zombie taking off with the speed of sound. What the? I am busy. And now there's one of those. And I picked up the tin. Let's just recognize that and not lose it. Broke most of my armor. And now there's that thing. No, get out of my... I'm gonna have to go kill it. Now my blacksmith apron is gone. So if we resume whacking on the bloom, we'll just burn. That's food. I need 3 leather and some charcoal for stain. Jeez. Nighttime just takes no prisoners. Alright, copper and tin ready. But no fuel. And not much wood to make fuel. Is there a better way to make charcoal? Nope. But there sure are a lot of things named Charm. Oh, because I have baubles and a Charm slot. It sure will be great to finally have a tool that can cut wood faster than by hand. Just assuming that's actually a thing. And frankly, it had better be. Any more birchwood around? There we go. More chickens. Alright, got some wood to cook. This will give us more charcoal. That'll be the forge. And we can get underway with our bronze alloying. I'm gonna have to sew more leather. We can also hopefully get a bronze needle and make some better leather. Alright, light for me one last time. Bing! No. It said no. Wait, it's back in my hand? Okay. I guess it did work. It just took a little glitching around to get to function. Oh, let's just fill it up. Why was I doing it in batches? And we're done. I just have to quench them. $18 to go. I think I would trough here and run out of water before that. But that's okay. I'll be able to make a better one. $5 to go. That's it. We're done. 30 bronze. Now let me not make the mistake of breaking the crucible, because it'll just fall in and burn up. Instead, we need to heat this bronze and get it working. I kind of suspect I might need a bronze hammer to do it with. Couple of charcoal in that forge, and we are out of fire starter. Wasn't that? Crafting bench. Okay, we're lit. Empty hand. 6 bronze. Let that bronze get heated. I may actually want a bellows now. It's kind of becomes a problem. Grab it out hot. Where is it? There we go. Oh, that's going to be hot too. Or not? No, it's just ready to go. Alright then, bam, bronze anvil. Let me now do 2 bronze. Why don't I have a bellows yet? Because it involves nails and refined wood. That's a very good reason not to have a bellows yet. Bronze hunks, tier 0, anvil, tier 0, so I don't even need to be on this anvil specifically. Why did I come around here at all? In fact, I don't want to be here. I want to be on the good anvil, where I can make... I've completely forgotten why I did this. Oh, I was thinking I was going to make a tinderbox, but I am not going to do that, because that requires iron specifically. So what am I going to do with 1 hot bar of bronze? That is slowly cooling. Now I've got these ready for rivets and nails. Which I do need pretty much immediately. And this will involve the bronze hammer. We've established that. Nails! 1 batch. 16 nails. I think I need a second batch. I'll move that over there for rivets. Now we finally have nails and rivets, which we can do a lot with. But I also need to work this bronze into some tools. Pickaxe, dig speed modifier times 3, obviously. Axe will actually work. Shovel. Hoe, shears. Finally the real stuff. Also, advanced tools involving rivets. Hand pick. Random chance to drop random ores and minerals. I see no downside to making this instead of a pick. Heavy pick, 3x3x3, lower drop rates. I don't like the lower drop rate. Trowel. Hand pick spade, can drop random things when digging dirt. Dig speed modifier is down though, but it's a shovel, so who cares? Giant heavy shovel. Scythe for breaking grass or leaves. Mattock can make roads. And lumber axe destroys entire trees. I like it. But more than that, let's try to give them some treated wood handles for a change. And it's dark again. Not a fan. I really don't like losing the tilled earth sometimes. Especially considering how much hoe durability and effort it costs to re-till. Plant oil jug can do 1 or 4 at a time. 4 at a time requires a paintbrush. Okay. How do we paintbrush? Is that expensive? It requires refined wood, a bar, and wool. So the first one must be done wastefully by hand. Also, it made the wood heavier. So there's no point in using spruce since it's the weight of oak. Wheat. Do I have any way to turn wheat into seeds? No, but I can make oatmeal. It's not what I asked. I can make flour. Also not what I asked. There's no way to produce seeds. Well, that just makes this even more annoying. Alright then. 1 bar. 1 wool. Also, can I research the wool? Not yet. 1 wool, 1 refined wood. light it. I'm doing this all for the refined wood, in the wacky hope that a higher tier handle will make a better tool. Oh no. I can't do that yet. Why not? Where is that? Here. Refined planks. It says can research, but there's nothing to learn from it, so it's lying to me. Well, darn. Everything I just thought I could do has been thrown in my face. A lumber axe only costs 3 of this refined timber. I have 1. So I just need 2 more. And 2 strips. So it's like that. 2 strips. I hope I don't run out of heat on this bar. 2 more bars and 3 rivets. This thing shouldn't cool down too much by then. Give it a little extra heat so I have a little extra time. And get the rivets in. How hot do the rivets have to be? It doesn't say. They don't have a workable threshold. There we go. They do have a workable threshold. It just doesn't tell you what that is. Tier 1, Tier 1, Bronze Hammer can do it. What? What? This is a Tier 1 hammer. On a Tier 1 anvil. Heavy hammer. Oh my god. And I don't have a heavy hammer. A heavy bronze hammer is 3 bars, a strip, a timber, and 1 rivet. How is the heavy bronze hammer made with a tier 1 heavy hammer, which is a heavy bronze hammer? Oh, apparently it's just lying to me some more. Now we have a heavy bronze hammer. And now I need to set up the field for the lumber axe again. With the one more timber, the one more strip. Rivets are still hot enough to use. One, two, three. 3 bars, 3 rivets. 1, 2, 3, 3 bars. So plus 1 rivet, and then plus 3 bronze bars. That's the wrong item. That's okay. Now I can lumber axe. It says hammer tier 1. It did not ask for a heavy hammer. But now it says heavy hammer. Okay, now I have a heavy hammer. Bronze lumber axe. Dig speed modifier 0.62? Well, at least it's going to take down entire trees at a time. About that hand pick. 2 bars and a rivet. More strips. Running out of strips. Need to cut more strips. I just need to make more bronze everything. No, don't you dare run out of fuel. Strip timber strip. And then 2 bars and a rivet. I could also use an improved weapon at this rate. Bronze handpick, normal hammer. Starts off with little damage, but that's gonna have to be fine. I also want to make a better tanning rack. One that won't break on me. Oh, that used to be the space where I put it. I guess now we're putting it over here by the water. What else do I need in bronze, more or less immediately? Don't know what that is. I shouldn't be looking at this listing. I should be looking in the book. As my fuel slowly dies. I don't know what it wants me to research here. 0 of 1 requires 0 construction. What do you want from me? I got a pick and an axe. Do I really want a trowel shovel? An improved hoe would actually be very nice here. So that's another 2 bars. 2 strips. And some more timber. There. Now I can better manage my field. And I think finally, a weapon. A real weapon. No more of this stone club nonsense. Dagger, sword, war axe. Mace. Good durability and damage. Kinda like that idea. Spear. Never been much of a bow guy. How about this section? Katana. Extra reach. Damage not that great, but crazy speed on that. Greatsword. Best defensive heavy weapon. Well, I've always been fond of greatswords, and that is 10 damage. At a sword's speed. Battle Axe. Very slightly more damage, not impressed. Warhammer. 11.5? It does use less metal. The speed on it, though, 0.8 is nasty. Another point of reach for the halberd. A bit cheaper on materials overall. Lance, useless unless you're mounted. I'm gonna have to do the greatsword. It's just my thing. Always has been. So that is 2 strips and a wood. 2 rivets and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars. Also, why does Wood keep yelling that I can research it when I can't? What else can I allegedly research that it's lying to me about? I don't have the skill to research iron, which I kind of expected. Flux researchable? Not yet. Copper is still researchable, but not yet. I'm fairly certain guts and berries are also a not yet. Nails. There we go. One of 2 repair kits. And refined planks. And there's yet more to go. So by nailing timber together, I get a wooden block again. This block cannot be taken apart. Why would I ever want to do this? And then paintbrush requires 10 construction, which we are nowhere near. So I guess I'm going to have to apply a lot of seed oil by hand until we can eventually unlock paintbrush. I don't have cut timber yet. That requires a saw. Maybe I should make a saw. Where would that be? Over here in crafting tools? Hammer, heavy hammer, tongs, knives, saw. So that's 4 bars, a timber, and a strip. Oh, also the bronze needle. I still need the bronze needle. So I need 7 bars for my sword, 4 for the saw, and 1 broken down into hunks for the needle. Oh, come on, why won't you light? There it goes. I'm already set up here for my sword, so we'll start by heating that stuff. And this was for the saw. Saw will require another timber and strip. Hot rivets ready. Bronze bars coming. I also don't need to watch these because the max workable temperature is the max temperature of the forge. So it's not possible for the forge to send these over into unstable territory. Bronze greatsword, a heavy hammer project. Oh, come on, it's right there. But I have to hit it again and make it imperfect. Alright, strips, timber, 4 for the saw. Why am I running around with all this wheat? Again, it's right there in the center, but I have to hit it one more time and make it imperfect. So now I have a saw. And finally, we'll make ourselves the bronze needle. And with that, I'll be able to make myself some improved armor for a change. So we got this. And flux. Bang out some hunks. Immediately stretch them out into a needle. Now we're ready to do some armor sewing. I still have all this wheat on me. I should probably multiply, everything really. Everything that can be. Cow and sheep. And other sheep. Okay, my inventory is now very cluttered and confused. But we're gonna try for the for the padded again. First thing though, I'm gonna try taking apart my old stuff. So we're starting from scratch. The stuff that hasn't been set on fire. I don't think I'll need the rivet or nails right now. Okay, we got thread, we got strips, we got leather. And I can now very comfortably make more leather. Though we're gonna need more knives. Yep, fresh out of knife. Rock, stick, vine. Alright, back to the leather armor thing. Get my bone needles ready. And the bronze needle goes in there so I don't accidentally use it early, because I don't need it yet. We need rough leather. Ah. Boots and helmet almost share a recipe. Then we use armor, which is more leather mostly. I think I got that backwards. There we go. And the legs. And now we can take these up to reinforced or padded. And really, padded seems to be the better option. Which is why we had decided on that yesterday. And this is where we have to take out the bronze needle, because the bone needle at tier 0 is not capable of this level of sewing. Now I have a padded cap, which theoretically can be further refined into all kinds of, well, 2 kinds of heavy armors. And frankly, I wouldn't mind going for, like, scale or chainmail or something, but I don't have that kind of metal. Anyway. Oh. Padded is, and reinforced, are universal. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3. And place each armor piece in there in turn. Just hope the needle holds out. And it does, no problem. Bronze needle, bone needles, nothing else that needs to stay in here. And we are, well, warm, I expect. Just covered in thick fabric armor. I can also scratch up some of these hides. They don't do anything for us. Nothing useful, anyway. No more knife. I guess I'll worry about replacing the knife some other time. I've got all these stone hammers. It's ridiculous. This iron dagger I apparently can research. Except I can't. We'll just keep that on hand so I don't break it and lose the research opportunity. How are we doing here with researchables? Well, I have enough artisanry to theoretically research ironsmithing. And to theoretically continue researching repair kits. It's just a matter of understanding what I need to be able to research those. Oh boy, ender pearls and clay can be researched. That bodes ill for me. Coal and charcoal still theoretically researchable. Gunpowder, feathers. Should I just keep a box of researchables hanging around? Let's try the chest first. No good. But that means I want to make another chest. Let me try the handpick. Still slower than a vanilla stone. Whoa. Whoa, researchable. One tick of heavy armor. And not finished. Leather, researchable. 2 ticks of heavy armor. And repair kits. And there's more secrets within it. Okay, what are repair kits? Thread, flint, nails, leather, any hammer. Repair value, success rate, kit break chance, and researchable. That might be worth making. Also, I need to do more with nails. We've been waiting so long on nails, and I can finally nails. I don't think it'll let me use a mostly broken stone hammer in that slot, but it's worth a try. Okay, nail center, flint left. Nail center, No flint. Just these 2 pieces of gravel. The eternal struggle for flint. And there's no other way to get the flint out. There's a flint. Flint is also researchable, but not by me. So that flint goes in the box. I still need more flint. Finally. It will not make a kit. It still will not make a kit. I guess it has to be a metal hammer. Nails. Not researchable yet. The iron dagger. Get in the box. Iron ingot. Get in the box. Charcoal. Coal. Get in the box. String. Oh, interesting. Well, sometimes it says more knowledge, sometimes it says more skill. But it's hard to tell, because the bar for the research bench itself is in the way. Gunpowder. Not actually researchable, it's lying. Glowstone, more skill. Ender pearl, more skill. Feathers, progress. A new type of arrow, and more skill. Clay, more skill. Kaolinite, more knowledge. But I think that's all. Oh no, guts. Guts are researchable. Timber is not. Timber is lying. The berries are researchables. This copper ingot is researchable. Flux may be researchable. More skill. More skill. More skill. More skill. More skill. You all go in the research box. Oh, it's just stronger. Well, I kind of appreciate that, and also kind of don't. nails. What have I been waiting on for nails? A better trough. Definitely don't need wooden training weapons. That seems like a waste of time. Timber pane, don't know why. Repair kit. I mean, yeah, that's clearly a metal hammer. I could make tool racks now. Also, something provisions box, but that requires a hinge. I don't know how to make hinges yet. Crossbow stock. And handle. Arms. Light and heavy. Wait. Light crossbow arms, and then regular crossbow arms. I see. Regular are made from light. So you take light, then you stack it to medium, then you stack it to heavy. We also have, what is all this? Advanced. Repeating. Crate. And decorative walls. The bellows. More refined wood. And an ammo box. So what I wanted the nails for was to make a better trough. Because it said somewhere in smithing that allows wooden materials to affect its quality. I don't know what that means. Maybe it has a higher capacity? No matter. I guess we've kind of hung around here, just, I don't know, messing around making tools. Probably for long enough. I still need another metal hammer. Maybe I could just make a copper hammer. Also, I said I never tried using charcoal in place of coal in the bloomery. Now might be a good time to figure that out. The charcoal goes in. Will it light? It will. So specifically coal is no longer necessary. And then the crafting hammer we need is bar strip timber. I'll take that. It comes out of the bloom hot enough to use. don't need the bronze hammer. Let's not waste bronze hammer durability. It still won't work. Because the copper hammer is very slightly damaged because I didn't make it perfectly. Or so I have to assume. So, we take it apart and do it again. Be nice if I had fuel in there. Yeah, copper is workable up to 1500, but the forge can reach 1800, which is too much for copper. It makes it unstable. So copper does need to be watched. Good enough. I put the hammer away. That was even worse. Copper. Strip. Wood. Now it has full durability. And now we need a tier 1 needle to make it a repair kit. Bronze needle time. And it can also be researched. Maybe. But not yet. apparently I need to place the kit and then right-click tools onto it. And the kit has a not insignificant chance of exploding. Oh, well, that's a mess. Hooray! It took a bunch of tries to repair it at all, and the kit promptly exploded. Where's the skeleton I'm hearing about? Up here? Up here. Drop your weapon. He's blocking me. And dropped a bronze sword. Kind of an insult at this point. Lumber axe works as advertised. This must have been a creeper scar, because I don't remember this. Uh-oh. I know what that sound is. There are a few things in this pack that I'm very surprised not to have seen any of yet. And they are mostly dungeons relating to the various mods in here. I think once I get a ranged weapon made, I might be fit to challenge one or two of them. But first we'd have to make the ranged weapon, and second we'd have to find one. Our wood supply is coming along nicely. It's also worth noting that Mine Fantasy allegedly adds some extra rare trees. I haven't seen one yet. But they are like ebony and yew, and I forget the third one. But ebony is apparently a really good wood for handles. Yew for ranged weapons. And I don't remember anything about the third one, including what it was called. I'm gonna have to make another repair kit. Not for actually fixing anything, because that was terrible, but rather to keep it on hand as a research material. This bronze lumber axe was worth it, though. We're just deforesting all kinds of stuff. Apple. Can research apple. I should also just be breaking grass left and right because seeds. Seeds are incredibly important. Gotta get the seed oil and make improved timber. I can use treated timber to make my quenching trough and compare that to the scrap one. And see just what the heck is supposed to be better about it. But the grass is not giving us a whole lot of seeds here. Nothing for seeds, come on now. Do I have to get some bone meal and farm seeds that way? Lumber axe is going to be perfect for harvesting spruce. And spruce is just a perfect tree to harvest. It's simply vertical. Getting a bit dark. really don't know if ferns can drop seeds. I don't think so. So many chickens. Those are a couple of risky dives. I expected to take fall damage there. Very surprised I didn't. Alright, we have more saplings, mushroom, seeds, eggs. Eggs are researchable. Looks like just egg and apple in here. Eggs need more skill. Apples need more skill. Just add them to the list of things I know nothing about. Got plenty of wood. Turn a bunch of that wood into fuel. Okay, so my weaponry is 10, artisanry 13. I gotta figure what else goes into heavy armor. We also have fletching to craft arrows. Many different arrowheads from any metal. Arrow shafts with paper or feathers. Feathers are better. So we make fletching with timber, shafts, and feathers. Or timber, shafts, and paper, which is terrible. Arrowheads. Made 4 at a time from hunks. We have bodkin arrows. Less damaging, but faster and more accurate. And it's the same cost. You just move this hunk to here. It's still only 4 arrows at a time, so I really question if it's worth it. Provisions box. Food and bandages to be multi-stacked. Requires a hinge. On breaking, the items are still in the box. So maybe I should figure out how to hinge. Saw cuts timber. That's a hinge. Rivets and strips. With a tier 2 anvil and hammer. I just got tier 1, so hinges are still off the table. plant oil to refine wood. Six, 17, 16. Plant oil. Does oil do anything? No, it's just painting the refined wood. Alright, let's get refining. If I didn't have these slots full, then the jugs, the empty jugs would go there, instead of jumping out at me. We are raising our construction like this. Refined wood. Is that researchable? No, it's also lying. Just like the other planks. Refined trough doesn't need a special hammer. Oh, yeah, that is improved capacity. The scrap trough can be filled up to 32. This can be filled up to 96. So that'll last longer. I can bust apart this one. 2 whole scrap wood out of 5. Also not researchable. Scrap wood can do some things. Really not much. And I really wouldn't want to use it for a handle. Oh. I could oil it, and then it would become as good as refined wood. So I guess all is not lost. It could also be turned into fletching, which doesn't care what kind of wood goes into it. Now we have arrow fletching. Or bolt fletching, one of the two. I also want to know where the crossbow research was. I'm pretty sure we got that. I can also make cheese now. Milk, sugar pot, clay pot. So where do I get sugar? This is salt, cooking salt water. clean it up with a washcloth. We've already tried that. Utensils. Cake tin, tier 2. Pie tray. Very simple clay thing. When I have a use for pie trays, I will let myself know. Grind wheat into flour, which can be researched. Water jug it to dough. Bake the dough to bread. Bread is just as good as every other kind of food so far. Bread dough also makes real bread, also researchable. And full bread, despite being more expensive, is less filling. Pastry. Salt, flour, flour, egg. Researchable. Bread roll can be ground into crumbs. Pumpkin pie with a lot of sugar. It's a very different sort of pumpkin pie. It can be crafted into regular pumpkin pie. The cake. So we use the cake tin with a bunch of flour and sugar and milk and eggs. Bake it. Put icing on. No word on where sugar or icing come from so far. Oh, there's sugar. Grind sugarcane. Icing is water jug and sugar. All the researches here are still pretty far above our current provisioning level. But it's all just more food. There's nothing wrong with more food, but there's not a whole lot that we can get from more food. I can get water in jugs from sources, but I have to bucket milk from cows and then convert it to jugs. Well, let's grab some ingredients. I think I'm going to need more jugs. More pots might be in order too. Less sure about that. Can I research the flower? Not yet. Add it to the list. Can I research the sugar? Not yet. Add it to the list. Definitely need more pots. Water jugs, milk jugs, sugar pot, flower pot, more different flower pot. I shouldn't even look at half of these because I don't have the research unlocked. Flour and water makes dough. I also need to fire all this stuff. Fortunately, that is a very fast process. Now, a minor problem I'm going to have here is that putting the milk into the jugs requires a crafting bench. I simply don't have a bench close enough to the cows, and if I did, then stuff could just walk into or walk out of the pen. I still need to isolate the pen more so other creatures can't walk into it. You know, if I'm so happily firing all this clay stuff, why shouldn't I make more? pie tray. Mine casing. Can't do that yet. Fire clay. Don't know what that's about. Bomb casing and then Caymanite. We were warned about Caymanite. That's an Embers thing. Let's see, fire clay can go to bricks and can improve the crucible. But I don't think I can do that yet. What's this? Components and commodities. Bolts. Needs steel. Iron frame. Definitely needs iron. Cogworks. Requires engineering tools. Tubes and struts. So whatever that is way off the table. Wolframite climbing pick. Well, if I had a composite alloy, engineering is just not a thing yet. You have other things. Oh, 10 weaponry. I could theoretically get here. Purchase? What do you mean, purchase? Requires 10 weaponry. Oh, my weaponry didn't disappear. 10% damage resist, just because. Okay. That's a thing that happened. And really, all I wanted to do was maybe make some pie trays. Just fire these while the fire is hot. Daylight's gone again. That's just a thing that happens a lot. I got pots for the barn. Pie trays are a tool for here. I guess the lumber axe is kind of not necessary right now. I'm just gonna jug some milk. No, let me do it. Nope. Confirmed. Cannot jug directly from the cow. There's the jugs. Also salt. Should probably also go here with all the cooking ingredients. And I need to go adventuring. I certainly have enough weapons for it. But I don't really have any way to expand my inventory space. Kind of surprising, honestly. Also, I still haven't read up on crossbows or something. Combat mechanics, stamina mechanics, basic armor, grinding this, grinding that, salvage station, artisanry, fletching, metal, tools. I really thought crossbows was on this page. Arrows are. Thatch roofing, basic brickworks. Fire. Oh, this is what fire brick is for. Hooray! Kaolinite can make more interesting decorative bars. And then hunks make decorative bars. None of which is in any way useful. Oh, this is where crossbow crafting is, and I haven't gotten it yet. Still missing something for crossbow crafting. What could it be? All that goes into crossbows is nails and timber and string. At least until you get to the really crazy stuff. Oh no. The crossbow table requires an iron frame and bolts. So crossbows are also simply off the table until we get to iron. Alright then. That means there is still no crossbows or iron for me. Time to quest. So anything interesting on the map? I think that is an astral sorcery location we have not yet looted. That is also definitely one of the same. This round thing, I don't know if that's anything. That looks like a big astral sorcery altar kind of thing. Might want to get there. And over this way, I don't see much of anything. So I guess up here in the snow is our real target for the moment. And I'm not seeing much else of use. Forget to say. I don't need to clutter my inventory with a ton of eggs right now. Uh-oh. That's not something I want to mess with right now. It would be nice, but it could also kill us. That structure is how you pick a fight with some wizards. It's an electro blob thing. Iron. Can I mine iron? I can. Can I refine iron is the better question. I think the answer to that is no. There sure is a lot of good stuff here. Shame I don't have more torches. And there's limestone. Can't do anything with the niter. This is just a very lovely cave. Very much worth the stopover. Ah, this is how you get raw ores. They are hand-pick bonuses. Unfortunately, it appears that the hand pick has much less durability than I was counting on. Which maybe should have been expected. Less metal went into it after all. Oh, can research iron ore. Maybe that's how I get to ironmongering. It's certainly nice to have plenty of it. I did hear that. We have the soft popping footsteps of another ancient golem somewhere. Ooh, and it's dark. No wonder we're hearing hostile footsteps. I may have to hang out here until the sun rises again. And then get back on our quest. Hey, free piece of kaolinite from handpick mining. More iron. This is good. This is very, very good. This should be enough iron to get straight out of the Bronze Age. Oh, and bronze is picked level diamond, so I can get the niter as well. Incredible. And that also means the borax I saw back in my home tunnel is also available. How much more coal do I want right now, really? Yeah, this bronze handpick has been cute, but it's dying. I think that's enough coal for now. And I want to get out of here. Crush. We get another free piece of kaolinite from hand picking. And a little extra in the raw ore department. Uh-oh. You are too fast. Slow down. Baby zombies. Always a pain. Oh, hi there. Not messing with you. I probably could, but it's not worth it. Hit him with the double-double. Oh, somebody got a regular bow. Hello, spearmen, and multiple... Whoa. Multiple bones. Ow. Darn chunky monsters. And there's another one, of course. stamina's not doing the best, and I don't know what this is. Oh, don't make me fight more. And the big crunch. What is this light? Oh. Kind of out of my price range right now. Also, we have some faint amaranth. Astral Sorcery in later versions discontinued this plant. But this is all it is. Glowstone in the overworld. Is that a polar bear? No, those are sheep. Alright, this is where I'm trying to get to. With spiders and more skeletons, and I saw a creeper down here too. Yep, creeper. Go away. Have fun with the cliff. I said, be gone. Cliff. Cliff. Okay. That is another goal in the distance, but the entire purpose of our journey was to get here. This is a semi-important location. Actually, it's a deeply important location. Because if we just break in here, here we are. There's a lower chamber with loot. Constellation papers. These constellation papers are why I should have bought my Astral Sorcery book. Constellation papers are kind of important. Let's see, snowballs don't really do anything. I'd rather have the paper. And then there's this crystal, which you could also theoretically break. I don't recommend it. And close off these water streams because they're annoying. And is there a tree right around here somewhere? No, I don't see any nearby wood. Astral Sorcery begins by opening a hole on the top of this straight down to that crystal so the sun, or more accurately the moon, can get it. And then placing a crafting bench within reach of that crystal. And that allows... what's this? I don't know what this is. It's an electroblob thing. Don't put things on that. What is this altar? I don't know. It's got spellbooks and scrolls. And spellbooks. And an upgrade. And spellbooks and scrolls. I'm gonna take this scroll. Because this scroll specifically is a usable scroll. And if I just use it, then I identify the spell in the process. And that will tell me what the spell is in the future. Right now, though, I basically need to go home. I cast Muffle. So now if we find a spellbook of Muffle, we will recognize it. And that is a little wizard's tower. I need to go there too. Another bit of Ethereum ore that we can't do anything with. And I need to get off this mountain. Bingo. Time to go home with our spoils. It may actually be possible to begin Astral Sorcery and hopefully unlock Iron. I also want to go back to that broken library and collect those spellbooks. So we found a few things to get some of the other mods off the ground. Oh yeah, then there's this again. Definitely don't want to mess with that now, because even if we could handle whatever it is, I don't have the inventory space to collect the rewards. I have a big pocket of limestone and some copper. Yes, I would like to have more copper for my final inventory slot, please. How do I get out of this hole that I've merely jumped into? We reached our limestone marker. I really want to break this stone club too. Or maybe just salvage it, because it's that far back right now. This copper axe too. The copper axe is garbage. Well, we got the bar back. Now I have a sword, and eventually my great sword when this sword breaks. Is glowstone in here? Glowstone is in here. Alright, niter. We can research the niter. Explosives finished, niter no longer researchable. Also have ores and things. Raws. What do we do with these? They can be bloomered to make metal. More bricks. The archaic bricks get out of control very quickly. And hey, a diamond. Can't research it yet. Goes in the box. Gunpowder. Wasn't gunpowder a can research? No, wait, actually you can't. Yeah. So forget the gunpowder, forget the coal. We got crystal flowers. Kaolinite's already in here, so this extras go up there. We have these 3 pages. No iron bars. Iron bar is already in there. Gold bar isn't, but should be. Cobble and dirt. How about this iron ore? Here we go. We're about to learn about iron. And there's more to learn, but not yet. So we now understand explosives, ironsmithing, and these papers. These constellation papers are just what they look like. Pages with constellations on them, and the moon phases under which those constellations appear. For every one of these pages I have discovered, the night sky is going to get more interesting. And they are stored in the Astral Tome, just for simplicity. Don't lose the Astral Tome, ever. Get into more with the Astral Tome at a later, some later date. Do we have any leftover stew? No. Bowls are food. Berries are food. The researchable berries are already in here. Guts are also arguably food. So all this stuff goes over here. Must found a few more seeds, but not many. Not nearly enough. Okay. We have learned explosives. TNT is a thing, but you can do better. Black powder does large damage and limits block destruction, so it's more of a weapon. Quern coal to get coal dust. Mix it with niter and sulfur to get black powder. And then you can make a crude bomb. Well, we haven't found sulfur yet, I don't think. So that's not really a thing right now. Coal coke needs strong flux, which we haven't found yet. And redstone too, which we also haven't found. And it requires a heavier hammer than we have access to anyway. So the big deal right now is ironsmithing. I could research furnace? Something to do with furnace. Refining? Not yet. Coal flux? Almost. Ironsmithing. We found iron. Iron is better than bronze and more common. In order to make proper iron tools, you bloomer it. That's it. You put iron in the bloomery. And then hope everything works. Well then. Time to get a half stack of iron ready. And with this, we will finally be able to make a tinderbox and some real tools. It's lit. And when that finishes, we can work with it. Can I research the iron yet? Yes. One level of furnace knowledge. The dagger is still off the table. The iron has more to teach us. Coal and charcoal. Another level of furnace. And it still has more to teach us. Another level of furnace. What else? Nails, flint, leather, wool, chest, clay, kaolinite. What is the next step of furnace? It's not flux. I didn't even think it was wool, but I have to try. Nope. Nails. Nails go into clay panel and are no longer researchable. Leather withholds its secrets. So it's the chest. Clay, here we go. Clay panel finished. Clay has no more secrets. Kaolinite. Furnace is finished and it has more yet to teach us. So now I've learned to furnace. What is this fascinating new piece of information? The bloomery is low-tech, slow, and uneconomical, making it a chore. A large furnace has been developed from fire clay. It can smelt 4 things at a time with a high efficiency. It's simple enough to use, but takes some work to install. So we quern kaolinite, mix it with clay into fire clay, punch the fire clay into fire clay bricks, bake the bricks at high temperature, and form them into fire brick blocks. For the furnace to function, it needs heater blocks. Heaters need to be kept stable, requiring fire brick walls. So fire bricks, iron plates, stone forge, rivets, and you have the heater block and it has to be surrounded with fire brick. Above the heater goes the furnace itself. Much like the heater block, it requires fire bricks across the sides and top, more plating, bricks, a furnace. Also looking at those, this tier 2 hammer and tier 2 anvil, so I have to have iron to be able to make this. The structure works with multiple furnaces. 2 side walls and 1 back wall can can support many connected furnaces. As was suggested in this pick, you have the heater furnace and then a heater furnace next to it. And they need the fire brick containment around them. I noticed that it doesn't actually say what this does. It's a refinery that replaces the bloomery. Something something efficiency. But there's no more detail to it than that. So I think it's time to cut a space for this new furnace device. And we need more clay. And to grind some kaolinite. But mostly it's the lack of clay right now. How's that iron bloom doing? Still cooking. Expected. This armor also has terrible durability. Pretty expensive for not lasting nearly as long as I expected it to. This stone anvil is now trash. Like straight trash, unapologetically trash. So while the iron cooks, and I'm considering a trip back up north, what do we have to do while we're north? Well, the first constellation of astral sorcery is Discovery. Ores, rock crystal, aquamarine shale, luminous crafting table. Use a regular crafting table to interact with the starlight emitted by the shrine crystal, which you name collectors. The table is terribly inefficient, and it must be very near to the crystal, because wood is bad. Eventually we can make a luminous table, and does not require a collector crystal. So we use marble, and marble, and marble, and sooty marble, and a crafting table. In a crafting table. And the amount of starlight changes from place to place within the world. Okay, sooty marble is marble around coal. And it has many decorative purposes, none of which will ever be used. Marble is marble and can be bricked and pillared and chiseled and runed and arched, stairs engraved, and slabbed. All of these will be necessary. Here we go, the ancient shrines. That's what we found, by the way, with the crystal floating in it. Maybe placing a maybe placing a crafting table would yield something interesting. And the constellation pages, I mean, I guess this is how you remake the Astral Tome. And parchment is made with aquamarine infused paper. All this really tells you is that you can shift right click the book to get to the pages that you place within it. So I need to get some of this marble. Not necessarily the bricks, but the bricks will do. I need 1 sooty, 6 marble, and 2 crafting tables. 1 to craft and 1 to be part of the recipe. We also need to be able to make the resonating wand. Two more marble, 2 aquamarine, and an ender pearl. It has some other properties that I know I just kind of glossed over. They will become important later. I hate my ender pearl. Can it be researched yet? No. Well, too bad. We're burning it. Why is there a skeleton? It's day. Go away. Know your place. Alright, we have more stuff to collect. Uh-oh. Well, let's not make a big deal of the impending eclipse. So it's dark in the middle of the day. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. Most astral sorcery crafting takes place at night, because moonlight, starlight, it's all part of the theme. I'm also sick of looking at this thing. I'm going to challenge it. I'm coming for you. Wizards. They have frozen me inside some blocks and made me drop my sword. Ow. And they summoned Vexes. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to survive that. And now I have to get all my stuff back from the wizards, which will again lock me in with the wizards. So this is basically exactly what I was afraid of the whole time. Having my stuff locked in with an encounter that is a bit above my pay grade. This is what I get for challenging a bunch of mages with bronze. Excuse me. I want my stuff. Now, you and your Vexes can just die. The Vexes are still here, though, which really, really sucks. Were the Vexes summoned by the other guy? Because I thought I killed the guy that summoned the Vexes. They should have vanished. Oh well, back to it. I picked this fight, and much like Death's Gambit, I don't have much choice but to see it through. Sword? He's invisible, but still exists. Okay. Hopefully I have my everything back. Sword. Great sword. Pick. I don't see my shovel. Sooty and marble. That and food. These. My shovel is missing. There's my torches, all 2 of them. I had my stuff flung all around. Well, 3 times? 4? So it could be anywhere. Or it could have been lost and destroyed. I know I said don't lose the Astral Tome under any circumstances, but here I am, in a circumstance where I very nearly could have lost the Astral Tome. Anyway, it's... oh, there it is. I was about to just write off the copper shovel, but then it appeared. Okay. So dispensing with these 2 death points, the chest gives us more magic crystals, a spell book, a regular book, and that looks really cool, actually. Just a free 15% chance to lightning bolt things that attack me. What's not to like? I could pick up some of this runestone, but I need my inventory space for the moment. It's also becoming dark, which is good, actually. Assuming I can get to where I need to be before it becomes light again. This means it will take us less time. Whoa! I don't want to deal with you right now. I just want to get up the mountain to where the lights are. I want to be where the shiny is. That's copper. And that's tin. On any other day, another wizard. I don't want to deal with all these wizards. Okay. So the first thing we have to do is break this top center block. Then knock out the water. Then continue to make a hole straight down. This activates the shrine crystal. Now that it has an uninterrupted view of the sky. I can also take my gold now. And these chests. These blocks here, the runed blocks and the pillar blocks, are also valuable, but that's a secondary concern. A beam of starlight shines onto the crafting table. So crafting that stuff. Luminous crafting table. Pearl. Aquamarines. Bricks. Wand. And we're good. I can just leave that there. Those crafts can only be done at night. I knew that zombie would see me. I don't know what this light is over here. It's definitely not this emerald. Oh, it's an Ethereum. I don't remember Ethereum ore being that bright. But I still don't have a pickaxe for it. Get him, Lana. Get him. He said bad things about your mother. Okay then. One cooldown upgrade. Spellbook. I kind of want these bookshelves too. Can I just take the bookshelves? Excellent. Spellbook. Scroll of identification. Forget the snowballs. Imbuement altar apparently can't come with me. It just sits here looking mysterious. I don't actually know what it's for. The last time I played Electro Globs, those didn't exist. And more spellbooks I didn't notice. Good. We have lots of these now. I don't need this dirt block anymore. And now, somewhere around here, there was also a very small wizard's tower. It is this way, I remember. kept blocking. I was under a tree, so I couldn't jump attack him until I pushed him back. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's getting busy. Don't mind me. Okay. Good news. Villager noise. The basic villager noise means that the guy who lives right over my head right now is friendly. Tower wizards come in two varieties, friendly and hostile. Friendly wizards are traders. I could just buy a fire wand. I can afford it. What else am I going to do with this gold? Unknown Thunderbolt spell. Unknown Divination spell. Kind of out of my price range. And I can sell spell books for magic crystals. Duplicates, preferably. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy this wand. Because that gets the gold out of my inventory, saves me a slot. And now I have a wand that I didn't have to craft. Wand goes here. It's an apprentice tier wand. So that's also good. No, wait. It's a novice tier wand, and I have to level it. So we can only accept novice spells. I don't know what any of these spells are. So we'll just put everything on it. The upgrade is in, the 2 spells are in. What are the spells? I don't know. Then we have magic crystals. The wand is now fully charged. Have you unlocked a new trade? You have. Snowball, if I had an emerald. This guy isn't even an elemental wizard, he's just a regular wizard. Elementalists and specialists have different colored robes. So this guy is just wizard. So we'll mark his location. Get the heck out. Without breaking any of his blocks. Because busting their house up can make them mad. I also have 2 spells in here. What do they do? I don't know. The spell backfired. I guess we'll keep trying. Leap. Alright, that helps with mobility. I now have a spell that allows me to jump slightly better. Oh no. I knew that was back there. I just couldn't deal with it. We did block the explosion though. Swords, good for blocking. And this sword, I mean, it's garbage anyway. I was given it by a skeleton. Let me go get this tin. Leap. Ow. Leap spell. Not that great. Other unidentified spell. Ooh, I have no room for tin. I could. Just have to craft that flour down to crystals. Why is there so much exposed tin in these mountains? I don't remember having access to nearly this much tin. I mean, it's in very small pockets. But copper is usually the plentiful thing. Any more tin around here? No, just andesite. Oh wait, yes. One more. And a little bit... Oh, that's copper too up there. A bunch of it. What inventory slot can I burn for copper? I can just put my torches in my offhand. Easy. You lost nothing. I have got to get home, as we have no inventory space left of any kind. And I still need more clay to do the fire clay furnace thing. Ooh. Hate to pass up aquamarine shale, but I can't carry it. Hate to pass up those flowers, too. Excuse me, you're in my way. Due to mods, it's supposed to be technically possible to find a second kind of seed. Hasn't happened yet. Though if it does pop up, I will happily throw away bones for it. These trees are making my return home difficult. Here we are, home at last. So I got tin, copper, more ancient embers stuff, more marble, other sort of bits and bobs here and there. A book. A still unidentified spell, which is a wee bit concerning. I need more space for some of this magic nonsense. I think we will put this stuff up here. Oh no. Well, that's not good. I'm still doing it, it just requires more effort now. That'll do. You gotta keep your chest protected. Oh, right. You can't open a chest if there's blocks on top of it. There's a leap spell book, another novice book, some apprentice, some advanced. Can I identify this other spell? Conjure block. So I can now create and delete single blocks. How long do they last? I don't know. I can conjure blocks and leap. Not the greatest wand. Not the greatest spells. Imbuement altar can't be crafted. Wizard's Handbook. Book and magic crystal. Yeah. I might want to know what's going on. Guidebook for wizards. Greetings, wizard. That's how to make a basic wand. We bought an improved wand. Arcane workbench needs a block of lapis. Gotta need to make one. But I'm gonna need lapis to do that. Also, magic missile, basic spell. Craftable. Mana, mostly recharged with crystals. Crystal ore is a thing. Haven't seen any, but it's a thing. Spell books are used to add spells to wands. Scrolls fire the spell. And it mentions the scroll of identification. which you use, and it identifies the first spell on your hotbar. Arcane Workbench. You can create scrolls from spellbooks and other things. Crystal flowers. That's the big source of magic crystals. Wizard towers. Some wizards are evil, but if you defeat them, their towers contain chests. Shrines. This is the one where I got my butt kicked several times. Library ruins. This is what we just found. Wizards of the past harness the imbuement altar, used to perform imbuement rituals on materials. You can't move them. At some point, it may be useful to construct your own library, which involves bookshelves and effortless transfer of knowledge. Oh. I see. So a lectern and bookshelves creates a storage system for books. And there's artifacts, a reprise of all the crafting recipes, including mana potions. Break crystals into shards, or just use crystals entire to make potions of mana refill. Runestones can be crafted with elemental crystals. Crystals also make the Stone of Transportation. And Magic Silk. Magic Silk goes into wizard armor. Then we have magic bombs. More library stuff. And the receptacle. So that was a lot of information. Not all of which was particularly useful. I also now have my moon crafting table. Which is going to like being outside. That, honestly, is a really good moon energy bar. We found a good spot. Just kind of happens to be a good spot. Nice. Also, my iron is ready. Which is good, because my bronze and copper stuff is really breaking down. However, since we, back in Discovery, crafted the Luminous Crafting Table, we have now unlocked the next constellation, Exploration. There's a lot to do in Exploration. Finding rock crystals, crafting light wells, infusing wood, making the next level of crafting altar, the Fossick resonator, spectral relays, the sextant, the looking glass, just a lot of extra stuff. the light well here, requiring a rock crystal, aquamarine, and some special runic marble to craft, is very important. What this does is it's a bucket. It's a bucket. You place a crystal on top of the bucket. Any crystal will do. Any crystal associated with the mod. So bad rock crystals, aquamarine, that sort of thing. Yeah. You place a gem or crystal on top of it and it condenses starlight into liquid. And doing so degrades the crystals until it shatters. And this is new. You can't help but wonder if other materials in a light well would produce other liquids. I don't know. That's never been suggested before. As for the rock crystals themselves, this wand is how they're found. You hold the resonating wand, preferably in your offhand, but not necessarily. And just look out into the world for things like that. That little white puff. That little puff of white particles indicates that there is a rock crystal formation close to bedrock level, straight down from there. But that's going to have to be something for another time. We are basically ready to enter the Iron Age. I still want more clay, though, so I can make the big furnace and not have to deal with this stupid bloomery anymore. I think I'm going to put the furnace here. I don't know if I want a single furnace or a double furnace, but it kind of looks like I've committed to building a double. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fire bricks, not counting the furnace and heaters themselves. I'll kind of cut down on my ability to go this way. Maybe I should dig farther back. Or, heck, even have it here. So brick, 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 furnace, 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 brick, 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 and 4 bricks. That'll be a more comfortable location. It'll need to be better lit, though. But that's what torches are for. There. Just situate the furnace here. Put that there as a reminder. And that will all depend on getting the iron. Should probably suit up for that. I could just break iron off the bloom to make stuff with it. It'll probably require an iron anvil as well. What level of anvil are we looking at? Yeah, iron anvil tier 2. So my first 6 iron are spoken for. There's tier 5, tier 4. There's no tier 3 anvil, so it goes from 2 to 4. And then so once we make the tier 2 anvil, we won't have to worry about it for a bit. Good. So that's going to be how we start tomorrow. Breaking the bloom, getting some iron, making the iron anvil. Also need to collect some coal to get fire brick to make this furnace. And that's going to do it for the time being. We're in the Bronze Age, and we're about to enter the Iron Age. See you next time.